Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Around the World. Every end holds the possibility of a new beginning. This idea fits perfectly in the context of Justin Trudeau's resignation in Canada, because turmoil in global politics often paves the way for new opportunities. At the same time, the impact of this change in Canada's political scenario will not be limited to his country alone, but it will also affect India-Canada relations and the global balance of power. In such a situation, it is very important to know whether the resignation of the Canadian Prime Minister will start a new chapter in India-Canada relations. What are the political and economic reasons behind this change, and how should India take advantage of this opportunity? Let us try to find answers to these questions in this video. First of all, let us briefly know the political journey of Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau's political journey is an important chapter in the modern politics of Canada. Born in Montreal in 1971, Trudeau is the son of former Canadian Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. In the field of education, he received a bachelor's degree in literature from the University of British Columbia and a degree in law from the University of Toronto. Before entering politics, he worked in the fields of education and youth development. In 2013, he joined the Liberal Party and was elected from the Port Mountbatten constituency in the 2013 federal elections. His charismatic leadership style and progressive policies quickly made him a leading position in the party. In 2015, the Liberal Party won the election with a majority, making Trudeau the Prime Minister of Canada. During his tenure, he emphasized on tax cuts, climate change policies, and social justice issues. Trudeau included more women in the government to increase women's representation and supported gay rights. However, his reign also faced many challenges, such as controversies over immigration policies, economic inequalities, and allegations of foreign interference. Until the year 2023, Trudeau has maintained his important role in Canadian politics, but the focus is on his party's position in the upcoming elections. In fact, the political landscape in Canada has remained complex and challenging in the past few years. Trudeau's Liberal Party has faced criticism on issues such as immigration policy, inflation, and economic instability. At the same time, the changing political equations in North America have made Canada's political environment even more unstable. US President Donald Trump's policies and his comments towards Canada have also impacted Canadian politics and economy. Trump's threat to impose tariffs on Canadian products and the possibility of renegotiating the North American Free Trade Agreement became a matter of serious concerns for Canada. Under these circumstances, Trudeau's resignation has raised many questions at the political and diplomatic level. At the same time, relations between India and Canada have historically been based on cooperation and partnership. Both countries are members of multilateral organizations such as G20, Commonwealth, and United Nations, and have been cooperating in various areas of mutual interest. For an economic point of view, trade and investment relations between India and Canada are important. Canada can provide cooperation to provide in the energy and technological sector, while India is an attractive partner for Canada due to its emerging economy and demographic dividend. However, tensions have been seen in relations between the two countries in recent years. India-Canada relations have become complicated due to the Khalistani movement. The activities of pro-Khalistani supporters in Canada and violence against Indian diplomats have forced India to respond harshly. Canada's passive stance on these issues has fueled a trust deficit between the two countries. However, with political change, there may be possibilities of improvement in relations between India and Canada. This change can be an opportunity for India to restore diplomatic and economic ties. According to experts, this is an important time for India to adopt a strategic approach to strengthen relations with the new leadership of Canada. First of all, India should promote diplomatic efforts. Trust restoration between the two countries is necessary through high-level talks and dialogue. Indian diplomats should maintain constant contact with the new leadership of Canada so that misunderstandings between the two sides can be removed. It is also necessary for India to pay attention to the issues of Indian students and NRIs in Canada. Canadian universities are popular centers of higher education for Indian students, but in recent years, uncertainty in visa rules has created difficulties for students. India should communicate these issues with Canada and find solutions. However, many challenges remain to improve India-Canada relations. Canada's stance on sensitive issues like the Khalistani movement will remain a matter of concern for India. Canada's internal political instability and global geopolitical pressures can also affect India-Canada relations. Keeping these challenges in mind, India will have to maintain flexibility and proactiveness in its diplomatic policies. Because the political change in Canada is a mix of opportunities and challenges for India, after Trudeau's resignation, India has an opportunity to restore its relations with Canada and take them to new heights. It is necessary for India to make proper use of this opportunity and strengthen its diplomatic, economic, and social relations. In the coming times, India should emphasize on high-level dialogue, business cooperation, and strategic partnership to strengthen its relations with Canada. The Indian government should intensify diplomatic efforts and take concrete steps to restore trust between the two countries. Apart from this, the Indian government should use this opportunity to make strategic and coordinated efforts to strengthen India-Canada relations. This will not only strengthen bilateral relations, but will also be important for global stability and development. In future, India should maintain balance and activism in its diplomatic policies and encourage such cooperation that is beneficial for both the countries. So viewers, we conclude the discussion here and note today's question. What diplomatic and economic steps should be taken in India-Canada relations after the resignation of the Canadian Prime Minister so that cooperation between the two countries can be restored? That's all for today's session. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.